So it's day 3 here at Shooter's Lodge, guys. To recap what we've got going on so far, what we've seen for action. Day 1, 3 bears at the site. 1 potential shooter. He may become tonight's victim, but 2 other smaller ones, and it was really exciting. 3 bears running around the site. There'd always be 1 at the site, but you could see 2 others roaming around out in the woods. It was pretty cool. Day 2, last night, in the tree stand, and 1 bear came in, really small bear, like under 100 pounds, probably something that just got pushed off its mom, and it came up behind me, and it really had no care in the world about being at the bait site, which kind of gives me an indication maybe there wasn't any bigger ones around at the time, because it had such a nonchalant way of coming around and looking around, and even laying down and taking a chill right by the bait site. And so now we're about an hour and a half away from before we're going to go back to the stands. I'm going to go back to the same site I was in on the first night, and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves squared off for that night. There's potentially a bigger bear in there that Larry has shown me on camera, and we're hoping that he pops up. Day 3 on our way into the original stand I was in last night. I got, there's Larry up there ahead of me, hauling a little bit of bait, entice the bears in. He also baited this last night, so there can be lots of action, I believe, coming through here. Final night, gotta get a bear. Gotta get a bear. So this is, pressure's on. Alright, up the tree we go. Well, guys, I am now in my spot. Forgive the mask, but the thermocell hasn't kicked in yet. And it is go time right now. The bait is set, bird is ready, I'm ready. Final night here in Upper Blackville, New Brunswick, a Shooter's Lodge, getting ready to take something down. We had a lot of action here on Monday night. We had a ton of action here Monday night, and I'm hoping to have it repeat. Larry has kept the bait going, so there's been lots of food, so the bears are coming, and let's sit down and get ready for the wait. Well, guys, it is 20 after 7 now. The light's starting to come down a little bit in the woods. This is the next 2.5 hours is really that prime time for bear movement. They're starting to get more comfortable. It's a little bit darker. They'll start moving around. It's cooler as well. It was really hot this afternoon, so now it's cooling off. They're going to start moving around. The barrel has been emptied each night for the last 3 nights. So definitely they're coming back. They know the food's here. So they're going to be coming back in here any minute now. Crossing my fingers because I really hope it's going to be the night. It's going to be the night for me to get my bear. It's my last night here, so I really want to make the most of it. One of the challenges to filming a hunt comes at the end of each day when your light starts to fade. If you're looking to get your hunt on camera, you are most likely going to be done hunting before the actual closing time comes. So, as the night closed in around me, I had just finished packing up my gear when, sure enough, a shooter stepped in. Well, guys, just the last few minutes of final light. I didn't have any video for it because it was too dark, but I did shoot a bear. He went quite a distance, so he's running pretty hard, and I may have hit him a little high, I'm not sure. So, just waiting for Larry to get in here, and then I don't know if we're going to go take a look or wait for the morning, but I shot a bear. Hopefully this is a good shot.
After the shot, my bear bolted over to the right of my stand. I was just preparing to put another round in him for good measure when he suddenly jumped up from rolling around and bolted. I watched as he took off running into the woods. I explained everything to Larry, and roughly 30 minutes after the shot, we began the process of tracking him. But over an hour later, we came to a ridge, and knowing how thick the bush was below the ridge, Larry decided to pull out, and we would pick it back up in the morning.
Morning, guys. It is about 10 after 7 in the morning. Sorry about the noise in the background, but last night right before dark I did get a shot off at my bear, and now we're just heading out to do the recovery. So we're loading up, me and Larry getting in the old side-by-side and down here road. Get the helmet on, be safe, see if we can find our bear. Larry and I have combed all the way down by the riverbank. We didn't find anything. Thought maybe he might have come up by the ridge line, and sure enough, we found more blood. And now we're going to track down this way. I think maybe he came down the ridge line, and hopefully we'll get this recovered, because certainly don't want an unrecovered animal. So this blood trail that you guys saw was the last point that we were able to track the bear. We were along this ridge. We were 200 yards out from the bait, from where I shot him. And Larry and I, we looked damn near 4 hours of hiking up and down this ridge, all the way down to the water. We didn't see any signs of him crossing the water. There's a lot of mud along the riverbank. Didn't see a single track anywheres. At this point, unfortunately, we did not feel that the bear was fatally wounded. So I really don't like that I was not able to recover that bear. That really bothered me a lot. In fact, that night when I got home, Thursday when I got home, I actually went back out to my stand and looked at the bear through my scope, did not pull the trigger. And I was just, at that point in time, a little too unsure of myself. You know, I've had a few conversations with some friends since then. I think I've regained my confidence, and today I'm going to head back out to my site, and I'm going to try and get my bear on my final night out. So up here for Shooter's Lodge, and we're going to make one more crack at it. So I've started heading out the road, and I apologize, the camera mount's not really keeping it all that steady on this road. But Larry got caught up with his work and just told me to go ahead right out to my old stand, to the same spot I've been hunting at the last couple times. So I'm heading out my SUV. The roads are all recently graded, so it's nice and easy sailing all the way there. And yeah, so I'm just going to head out, get myself set up, and Larry's going to come out. Okay guys, so we are back in the stand. Larry unfortunately couldn't make it. He got tied up with work, so he told me to go ahead and get right out there. So I'm in the stand. I actually I had some oil in the truck, so I threw some oil down. I threw some of Joe Anderson's blueberry smoke spray. So I put some of that out as well, just to get the scent going around, right? It's a warm day, so the bears aren't going to be moving too much until later tonight. Thankfully, where I am is covered in shade. Lots of shade, so it's cooler here than it is out in the sun. So hopefully the bears will use that shade and come in. Based on the location of the sun and the angle of the shadows, I'd say it's almost 6 o'clock now. I've got 3.5 hours left in the night. Just waiting for something to step out. Can't wait for something to step out, because man, oh man, bird is hungry. And so far, pretty quiet. A lot of squirrel chatter. Never heard of that, never seen that before. Pretty quiet night. Larry baited last night, and when I got here today, it was cleaned out completely. So supper time, we cleaned it out. But I put in some more, and I banged the jug around a bit, and splashed some stuff. So the wind shifted off to my right, back towards the main road is where I heard it. So maybe something might be coming down. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna get up close and try and keep it really quiet here. So as I was just saying a second ago, I heard a couple of groans or whatever. So then I heard one almost directly in front of me, and then two more in succession over to my right. So I was messaging Larry and things that might be a boar and a sow chasing each other around. I just heard it right there. He went he's gonna go in a circle around me. And now last I heard it down there, and then I just heard it to my right again. So he's doing 360 around me, grunting or whatever the hell he do. So he's clearly looking for a sow.
I only got a slight glimpse of a bear in the woods tonight, the only time this entire season that I did not see at least one bear. So I packed up when Larry showed up and headed back to camp.